Hey everyone, this is Dina Cedillo. I was playing with some Blue Night rubber stamps, just combining a couple of them. This is the Flying South silhouette stamp and the Mountain with Mist stamp. So this was just a little test piece that I did, so I thought I'd go ahead and try another one and do a few changes. This one I had actually pre-stamped and stamped out in black, but I want to make it look like it's further off in the distance this time. So I pre-stamped it out in gray with Memento London Fog. I'm going to be using PanPastels. My darkest color is going to be red iron oxide. My mid-tone will be orange shade. My lightest tone will be yellow ochre. And then I might use some of the yellow ochre extra dark down here in the trees. And I am going to just use paper towels to apply all of my PanPastels. So to begin with, I'm just going to start with my mid shade, just to get me started. And kind of follow what the artist has already drawn in here. And you may have noticed I did wipe off some of the dots before I pre-stamped out, and then I'll be doing that again later when I stamp over the picture. So I'll show you what I mean about wiping off the dots. The whole reason for doing that is it gives me more of a misty look at the base of the mountains. And go into a little bit lighter tone here. We'll just add a little bit of glow. Not much, but a little. I don't know if you can see how it changed the tone of that. Gave it just a little bit more of a glow to it. Okay. I think I am going to use a little bit of the yellow ochre extra dark down here where the trees will be. I'm going to use the cloud stencil, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Let's see. Just use my paper towels. Okay, this time I'm actually going to start with my darkest tone. I like to start out with the darkest tone, which will be at the base of the sky color. Actually makes the cloud tops look a little bit more brilliant and white. Okay, now I'm going to move to my mid-tone. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do my other cloud tops. Okay, now I'll move to my mid-tone. Okay. Okay, now, like I said, I want this to be off more in the distance this time, so I'm going to stamp it in the VersaFine Clair Morning Mist. Okay, and I'm going to take one of my paper towels, and I'm going to wipe off these dots. And then just a little bit down on this section. Okay, I'm going to have to... Okay, now I want to stamp my trees. Now, when I was doing this one, because I stamped the trees upside down, if you'll notice on the stamp itself, this tree trunks go up. And when I stamped it upside down. So the tree branches went down. So I just drew in a few extra tree branches to kind of even that out. So I think instead of doing that this time, see I had stamped it this way instead of over here. I think what I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to go at an angle. Okay, now I want to stamp this in an archival ink because it's in the foreground and I want it to be darker than the mountains. And I think this ink pad's getting a little dry. Okay. And then I want to do the same on the top part because I do want my branches coming in all the way from all the sides. Okay, now I don't want to get the edge because then I'm going to get these hard lines where the branches stop. This side it's okay because it doesn't have it cut off. So I don't want to get this edge on my picture like that. So I want to make sure it's off the picture. Okay. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. I think I'm going to do one more. Okay. Okay, now I do want to do a little touch-ups with the PanPastels here. So I'm going to do those with Q-tips. I'd like to put maybe just a little extra color down in these areas. I probably should have done this before I stamped, but that's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear those dogs next door, but after a while, it gets really old listening to that. Okay, now, all I have to do now is stamp my birds. And I don't want to use all the birds, I'm just going to use these 4. And these ones I'm going to do in the archival ink. And as always, especially with PanPastels, you got to do more than one. I think I'm going to do one more because of that one in the center there. There. Oh, I don't know what I got how I got that ink there. I'm like the queen of ink smears. I don't know why. Okay. All I gotta do is a quick trim, which you all know how to do. I think I'm going to take off a little bit of the top. Okay, there you have it. Very quick, very easy. PanPastels with Blue Night rubber stamps. Thanks for watching.